everyone, welcome to Dogfather Plays, Players 1 here. We're just going to go ahead and do a quick tutorial, not necessarily tutorial, but just doing a walkthrough on the new level in Ark. So those of you that have played Ark, it's a wonderful game. It's kind of like The Sims meets Hunger Games, essentially, only with dinosaurs. So a lot of things you can definitely do with it. But the new DLC was just released not too long ago. It's called Genesis Part 2. This actually was released about 3 days ago, and basically I'm going to just go through a little walkthrough on the new map. You might see some new animals if you've played the game before. If not, you'll of course see all kinds of different animals that are new to you. Definitely really excited about the game, but let's watch the intro. Oh, but before we watch that intro, make sure that you like, comment, and also subscribe. If you would like me to open up a public server where other people, such as yourself, would be able to come in and also make a territory or an island that is totally dedicated to the subscribers of Dogfather Knows and Dogfather Plays, then please go ahead and leave a comment down below. We'd be more than happy to do that and, of course, transition these videos. But we're going to go ahead and get straight into the Ark Genesis Part 2 right now, after I name my player.
Hang on! Can't seem to find you! Oh man, that's really got you good. No worries, just hang in there for a second. Good news. Your armor kept you mostly in one piece. So, quick update. This isn't a simulation. We're really on a ginormous spaceship. And the ship's being taken over by...
Now what are you two little gnats up to? This is to be mine. The first of them.
Okay, time to get away from all these tentacles and prying eyes. This might feel a bit weird. Alrighty then. So, how did he want to put it? I've got some good news and some bad news. On the positive side, this colony ship is still operational. Rockwell hasn't completely taken over its control systems yet. The bad news is he's diligently working on doing just that. We need to head to the nearest uplink pad and interface with the ship's various subsystems. Through a virtualized representation of those control systems, we can challenge Rockwell's efforts. If we're able to do that to enough of the subsystems, then we might weaken him enough to confront Rockwell himself, or whatever's left of him, on the ship's main bridge. Yeah. It's a long shot, but if anyone can pull it off, it's you, Survivor. Well, let's get to it then, shall we?
So let's go ahead and start this off. Look at the map. That's essentially what it looks like. It's a very, very weird map. It's not like any of the other maps before. This game used to be really about survival, and it still is, but it was more like survival of starting from the very beginning inside of an island that you're back at the Cretaceous period. It does have a story mode if you look for it, but it's not a very good story mode because you actually have to literally look for all of the stuff. But right now, just doing some grinding, getting some resources, but it's really turned into, especially the Genesis upgrade, it's really turned into this alien apocalypse. Almost fell off the cliff there. So the alien apocalypse basically takes over this person called Rockwell, which is the founder of these Ark Islands and everything. It's a really interesting story if you really want to get into it, but I'm not going to get into all the details here because honestly, I don't have enough information in my mind to really fact check. How am I going to get down from here? Definitely want to get down safely because even though I do have some nerf settings, I don't want to kill myself. It looks like a good area. Just go ahead and take one step at a time. That's a different animal. What is that thing? Hopefully it's nice. I'm not entirely sure. This is a brand new animal, not like any of the other ones, so let's just go ahead and grab some resources while we're around here. Hopefully stay away from those things. Here's some fiber and I guess not. Okay, what we got? We can go ahead and build a pickaxe, and then we need to definitely put in some engrams to get some other stuff, such as my axe and other things that are really necessary. But it looks like we got quite a bit of points here available. Let's go ahead and upgrade our weight and also stamina. Grab some things from the engrams so we can unlock and start building. And of course we need to start building a... clothes would be more helpful right now. We do need to build a foundation, which we will do later. But it looks like I do have some left over, which is good. Those things are definitely getting really close for some reason. So let's go ahead and try to make a spear at least, so that way if something tries to attack us, we're at least prepared. So those of you that are new to this game, the rocks give you flint, stone, and also metal. Metal comes into a big part in play later on in the game. Stone and flint are very much used for most things, such as the tools that you need to use, axes, spears, arrows, things like that. And then you also have a quick bar. One of the things I like to start off with always is, of course, the main tools, which is a pickaxe and also a hatchet. So definitely want to watch out for those. Like I said, new type of animal. I'm not very familiar with what they can do. Hopefully they're very passive and that's it. And the plants, you definitely got to get fiber. Fiber is very important, but also has lots of berries as well. All of them you can eat. Do not eat the narco berries. They will give you health, but they will put you to sleep. Hence the reason why they're called narco, and that was extremely close. So apparently they might be just passive. Not really sure, but we'll find out. Let's get some fiber here. And let's find a good place to start laying down a foundation and base. Because honestly, we just need to do that in order to set up a perimeter, make sure that we're safe. And around here we have a lot of trees, rocks, and also around water, which is good. All the things that we need to survive. So I think this is actually a pretty good place here. Let's go ahead and see if we can build next to the water, so that way if we need to, we can hunt straight up from a window or from a roof. That would probably be a good idea. And see. Okay, so it looks like I just need some wood. Let's go ahead and collect some wood. Hatchets are the best thing to collect wood. It'll also collect thatch, but if you're going to collect thatch only, and that's all you need, definitely use the pickaxe instead of the hatchet. The hatchet's really good with collecting wood. With rocks, it's a little bit different. Hatchet's really good with collecting only rock. If you want metal or flint, use the pickaxe. Just giving you some helpful advice, those of you that have never played this game. And always try to keep up in your engrams or trying to upgrade your player. I usually upgrade weight and stamina the most. Weight, of course, lets you move faster when you're weighed down like I am right now. And you're going to see that a lot, I can tell you that right now. But stamina will help you run.
Aw, making your first shelter.
So if when there's something chasing you, you'll definitely have enough stamina, keeping up enough breath in order to run. So let's go ahead and see. Yeah, right here's good. Let's see if this is a good area. I can build across. What about in the other direction? Okay, out here maybe? Nope, can't build there. It won't connect there, so it's a different type of land level. But I can build up, which is good. Let's get rid of that rock a little bit later. Kind of like to have my stuff asymmetrical. Let's go ahead and get some flint, because that's definitely going to be helpful, and also some rock. Or stone, as they call it. And I also got some metal with that too. Now I won't throw away the metal because it actually is very valuable, but it's like I said before, it's not necessarily needed in the beginning. You gotta wait until you get a kiln as well as a place where you can build metal objects. It's called a smithy. I do hear something. Sounds like a bird of some sort. I really hope it's not those really annoying birds. What's that thing? Let's throw something at it. Too far. Doesn't look like it's going to bother me. I hope it's not a gator. Here's that stupid bird. Those birds will chase after you, and then some of them will fly around and take a lot of things from you as well. That's one of the things I don't like. And that was a terrible shot. Shows my aim. And it looks like the water destroyed my pick, or my spear. So, look around a little bit more. Sometimes I can pick up the spears that I have. Is that it? No, that's a flower. Okay, so let's go ahead and build another one. We gotta kill that thing. Not only for safety purposes and keeping my stuff safe, but I mean, that thing also will give us meat and hide as well, so that way we don't have to really worry about starving to death, because meat is definitely one of the best forms of getting food. It'll fill you up the fastest. You are able to use berries, but it's definitely something that doesn't fill you up quickly. If you eat instead, you need to eat very lot of them, a lot of them. But it'll also take away your water consumption as well. So meat is usually the best option, cooked meat, which we'll show you how to do that. Let's go ahead and build some walls. Where am I going to put a door? I want it there. Yeah, we'll put it right there. We'll skip that. And also, I always want to have two doors, just in case something's the other side I like to escape. Oh, there's that stupid bird. Let's see if we can get it this time. We're going to be a little bit slow because we're crafting. And... dang it, still missed. Let's go ahead and create a couple more spears. Looks like he's holding still. He doesn't see me right now, which is good. As soon as I throw this spear there this next time, I bet you he's going to see me. Got him. That didn't kill him. Why didn't that kill him? Die, please. Okay, so apparently he is hurt, because usually when they run away, they are not running away. That thing's after me now. Let's kill it. There we go. And I got my spears back. Good. Let's go ahead and get some meat and hide from him. And he also had organic polymer, which will come into play a little bit later. The really bad thing about organic polymer, it will actually expire after a while. So the same thing as with meat and also with berries, it actually has an expiration date, so it'll just disappear from your inventory unless it's meat, which at that point it goes to spoiled meat. And spoiled meat does go bad as well, and then that just disappears from the inventory. Okay, go ahead and put a door in that last area right here. And there's that. So now we'll go ahead and put a door in the side entrance as well. Doesn't make sense to put a door in the back, especially next to that water. So side entrance in the front looks good. Go ahead and update my stuff. And here is this. Awesome. So we mainly got a correct type of hut, asymmetrical, of course. That's the way I like it, of course. But now just going to add some skins makes things a little bit better. I kind of like the glasses look, which we'll get as soon as I get some more stuff to build, like a shirt and a hat and some shoes and so on and so forth. So you see the green bars underneath that. I'll explain those later, never mind. Let's go ahead and get some more stuff to build with. Definitely going to put some stairs here eventually. It's all the stuff that I threw out. And where do I want to put it? Let's go ahead and make double ceiling or double walls so we're like twice as high. I like to give me some room, that way I can build inside of here and not really worry about it. So usually doubling it up, I think I need about 12 walls. And then we'll start with some roof as well, because that's always helpful. I mean, I know that we're under something, but we definitely don't want a T-Rex come by and just like eat us inside of our own little handmade bowl for it. So definitely a good idea to build a roof as well. Maybe one of these times, next episode, I'll go ahead and build some stairs all the way up to those rocks above, but we'll see what happens, what plays out. So let's go ahead and finish up these walls real quick. This can be a very tedious process, especially when you're building things. Sometimes you build faster than you, you place faster than you build, which is kind of normal. About 10 rows, it looks like we're going to have to go out and get some more material, but that's fine. Let's just go ahead and place the roof. Like I said, we don't want to have a a man-made bowl for the really big dinosaurs to come in and basically have their kibbles and bits. Those of you that are learning about dinosaurs, if you are that school age, then definitely this would be a good place to start learning your animal scientific names, because they actually do name them scientifically what it is. So parasaur is actually a parasaur, and other things as well. I mean, that's just a really basic example. Let's go ahead and go out and get some materials for the roof. But they have some other things as well that you might not know about. So that gator I told you about, which we found out it wasn't a gator, is actually called a capricachus, and that actually is a small alligator that jumps at you. But that's actually the true scientific name. So it's a really interesting thing to look at whenever you're playing a game, whenever it has somewhat accurate things with it, which is good. So I'm going to build those last two pieces, and then we'll go ahead and wait for the next episode to see what we get into next. So we now are finally at that stopping point, and I will go ahead and continue this next, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can attack that creature that we don't know about. We're also going to probably upgrade a little bit on the house, make sure it's a good, nice fortress, and then other things that might come in. So I will see you on the next time in Ark.